Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. Today, we'll be talking about success. We'll be talking about success today. I know there are so many definitions of success out there, but in my study and in my critical look of the subject, I came to understand that success is simply you living your full potential. Success has nothing to do with all the things you have or you don't have. Success has to do with you living your full potential. And now, what is potential? Potential is simply unused strength or dormant strength or hidden ability or hidden power. That's actually what potential is. And now there is something that can make you to either leave your potential or never see your potential, and that is your mentality. Your mentality can actually make you to either leave your potential, either see what you have hidden inside of you, or your mentality can prevent you from actually seeing all that you have been made of. I always tell people that life is uh, simply what your perception of it is. Whatever you have as a perception of life is what you're going to see from life. So now I'm going to give us a very simple way of thinking that can actually see us tapping from the wells within us to see ourselves living our potential. Now, there are two kinds of people in life which I've noticed. There are people who go into every day thinking of what they are going to get, and there are people who go into every day thinking of what they are going to give. Now, this is what I understood with these two kinds of people. The people who go into every day thinking of what they are going to get already create for themselves this limitation that sees them to only think about what they need for themselves. And most times people don't actually see themselves accomplishing their goals. So once you put yourself in a situation where all you want to get from a day is what you need, you realize that you limit yourself from actually seeing what you can actually do. You cannot live your full potential in that way of thinking. Now, there are these people who go into every day thinking of what they are going to give, thinking of what they are going to give. Now, these people put themselves in a position of advantage. They bring themselves in a position where they actually search within themselves to see all what they can actually do. And in this position, you realize that your wants do not become a problem to you because incorporated in your goal is or are those things that you actually need from life. So this is a very simple way that you can escape the trap of not living your full potential. Shift from thinking about what you're going to get and start thinking about what you can give. Once you start thinking about what you can give, I bet you're going to be shocked with the discoveries that you're going to make about your own self. You're going to be shocked about the things you can do which you never thought you could do. So that is simply what success is to me. And if you start thinking this way, you realize that there is so much that you can do. I read a book from Dr. Miles Monroe. He said the richest place in the world today is not the oil mines and the gold mines and all that. He said the richest place in the world is the graveyard, because in the graveyard ideas that never came to be. In the graveyard are books that were never written. In the graveyard are business ideas that people never acted upon. In the graveyard are all of these resources which people came to earth with, but because of their mentality, they took all of these things back to the grave. Ask yourself today, are you going to be that person who is going to take all of what you brought back to the grave? Or are you that person who is going to go back to the grave empty? I want to go back to the grave empty. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to give into every day that I'm privileged to see. God bless you. I remain your friend and brother, Paul Elume. Bye-bye.